Well, hello YouTube. Here we are with what I'm hoping to be another start to another video series. Well, of course, for those of you that watched the garage tool room renovation or series last summer, well, this is going to be kind of a start to it again, as well as a little bit of a prequel, if you will, to the garage shop side of the garage renovation. So over the last few days I've been back in the old garage doing a little bit of digging around, a little bit of sorting, a little bit of straightening to of course get enough room back in here to work. A few things happened last summer that kind of put a wrench into the old plans here. You guys pretty much know what it is by now. So of course that's all been overcome, or partly overcome by now, and things are coming back to where they need to be. So of course it's time to continue on with the old project to finish off the tool room here, make it into a functional workspace. And then of course in the meantime I'm going to get rid of and sort out a lot of this stuff here. Some of this is tools, goodies, a cart full of chemicals, as well as miscellaneous other treasures. I got a couple of garbage picked stereos here that both of them work. So I do not need both, I only need one, so I'll probably pick the best one, and well, of course the other one will have to go. There's the box cover here for the 2009 GMC Canyon. I've had that since whatever it would have been there, summer or so of 2009. So we'll get that dealt with one of these days here. As well as, like I said there, I got some goodies here that I've hung on for too long. Some of them fit vehicles that I don't even have anymore, and some of them fit projects that, well, are going out probably soon anyways. So you might as well do a great big spring clean and get things rolling. Of course, once the old tool room's done, a lot of the stuff will be dealt with, put away, got rid of, organized, and then we can start on the shop side of the garage here. I knew this last 3/4 of the project will be the largest because, well, obviously it's the largest part of the garage, and there's going to be more going on out here in terms of electrical changes and air lines, lighting, all that good stuff. I'd like to, I've got the old garage door out here, so that's probably going to be installed as well. And there might even be a changing of a new exterior door to really finish off this project. But guys, we're going to get ourselves some digging here and get a little bit of organizing, straightening, kind of having a bit of a hard time deciding on what's good, what's not. But there's some stuff under here that well, I've had for way too long that I don't really use. It's garbage and kind of needs to go. So I'm going to get out of here, guys, and get things going, and we'll catch y'all later. Well guys, hello, here we are. It's been a few days since the first part of this video was shot, but as you see here, my utility trailer has gone from being basically empty, just a few items, to being, well, basically full. Yeah, I know, you're probably going to be watching this video saying, hey, why are you throwing those away? But at the same time, why you're throwing those away is the same reason why I've kept them for as long as I have. I got boxes of laminate in here that, have got water damage now. So they were for a project that I had years ago. So, unfortunately, I can't use them anymore, and people I've been trying to give them to don't seem to want them. The cupboards, well, they're just two of those corner bottoms, or whatever you want to call them, and I really can't fit them in anywhere, and they might work in the laundry room project, but however, how long do I gotta keep them until that project comes about, right? There is some scrappy wood in here that I'm sure I could cut up and put in the wood box, but at the same time, it's been kicking around long enough, and it's time for it to go as well. and various other, empty coffee cans and just junk mainly and garbage. There's my original suction cup camera mount in here, right down in there, that yellow thing. That's the original one that I used to use when I first started before I went HD. And, I'm sure I could use it for other things. But at the same time, how long does a guy hang on to stuff for? But on a, I guess you could say, upside or positive note, all that tossing, all that organization and stuff has kind of led to this. Well, for those of you that have watched my update videos, you'll know exactly what this garage looked like, and used to look like. I haven't seen this garage this empty in years, way back when I first moved into this house. Of course, I used to work on vehicles in here, and slowly over time, one piece at a time, stuff gets put in here, and then a few things happen, like I had a back injury, so then things kind of come to a stop. And then a few years after that, I broke my hand, like last summer. So then everything came to a stop, because, well, you can't do nothing with a broken hand until it heals, right? And now, well, things have, things are starting to get back to normal. I got a few more things in here I need to do. I've got the old Craftsman mower out of the Craftsman 2, the motor here. That's that box and that engine core there. Then there's the old Princess Auto Power Fist 6.5 horse motor. That motor did run. The Power Fist one did run. However, it's been, 2011, 2012 since it last fired. I got a video on my channel somewhere about that. The horse trading mowers for a motor video, I forget. I think that's what it's called anyway. You kind of go through a few things. You give up on a couple of projects you've been hanging on to, and you can make a little bit of progress. But I have a few projects that are coming down the line soon. So I got to go back into this garage again for another round and get rid of a couple more little things, and then we'll be good to go. One of the biggest areas I know that need attention is the tool room. A lot of the stuff that came from the garage that was still good ended up in here because it was better than putting it in the shed, right? I've got the air compressor room with a couple of cupboards in it that will go back into the garage or be tossed at the time. I think the wooden ones are going to end up getting tossed. But until then, you can kind of work with what you got. Various saws and air tank, air compressor, all of that I'm going to need to finish off the tool room here. Basically, I got to install the doors, like I mentioned there, and then we'll be good to go. And of course, then there's the big rebuild project of this here. This one here will probably come about in a couple of stages. Stage 1 is going to be an attempt at remedying this garage door. I'm not sure if this camera is going to focus on this door, but there is a date on this door right there of it looks like to me 02/22/62. So that tells me, we got ourselves the original garage door, probably to this garage, which is only about 10 years younger than the house itself. So we got ourselves a very, very old garage door that's come to the end of its life. And I do have a new garage door to put in this hole. However, how the new garage doors are, they require a little more headroom. So I'm going to have to either seek professional help on that install, or we may have to go another route to a garage door possibility. There's always the possibility of building your own garage door for your garage. It all depends on what you're looking for and how you build it, right? But guys, it's amazing what can happen with a little bit of motivation and a little bit of time. You know, you can get stuff done, stuff squared away, and starting to get things back to, well, what you could call as, you know, normal, right? It's kind of weird how one piece at a time, you know, you bring something home and add it to the collection. You know, you see potential in it. You know, hey, I can fix that, or hey, I just bought a piece of steel just like that, and it cost me this much money. So the next time I need that piece of steel, I have it, right? Don't have to buy it. And then pretty soon, you know, you're stuck with a pile of garbage, if you will, that has been sitting around for too long, taking up too much room that's valuable. And basically you end up, you know, having a collection of garbage. But guys, this has been kind of a big cleanup of the garage for 2014, gearing up for another season, getting projects lined up, projects on the go, and letting go of old projects that have been kicking around for too long. So as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.